So when I first finished secondary school, I was 16. And one thing about me, I like being active. I don't just like being stagnant. I stumbled on content creation. And they were like, you can make money from this, and I was like, the money part is what intrigues me.
You're currently 18 years old and you're doing big and amazing things. How does that make you feel?
When I leave this earth, I want to leave a mark that I did not just come. It makes me happy that people are like, I inspired them. My works, the way I talk, the way I act, everything, it is making a positive impact in the world. So yes, I'm very happy about that.
This is Lisa, an 18-year-old purpose-driven lady building a foundation and changing the lives of young ladies despite her age.
I want to be admired for, like doing good works and just leave a legacy behind.
In this episode of the Black Excellence series, I'll be spending a day with her, exploring her journey, her struggles, and the fire that fuels her mission.
Hi Lisa, it's good to meet you again.
Hi Emmanuel.
How are you doing?
I'm actually very fine, thank you.
I'm so excited to meet you.
Same here.
Finally.
Finally.
I actually met her on social media, but see us, we're actually on the couch having a conversation.
Yes.
So I'm so pleased to meet you.
Same here.
Okay, so I want you to tell me about it. How did all this start? At what point? I was growing up for you, and at what point did you decide to start helping young girls? Because I see you as someone who is young, who is on a journey, and whilst being on the journey, you're already making impact, you're already doing amazing stuff, you're already trying to reach out to people. Like, how did all of this start? I was growing up for you. Can you just tell me about it?
Okay, so growing up for me I had a very wonderful childhood. Honestly, it was not perfect, but I had parents who always wanted the best. They tried their best, you understand? And me, I saw that my parents are trying their best, so I have to do my utmost best.
Exactly.
The grades, I got all the grades.
Wow.
Valedictorian, I was valedictorian. I was head girl, everything.
Are you serious?
I was.
I mean, she was very intelligent. Oh my God.
I am very
intelligent. It shows.
Yes.
She's very intelligent.
Because, and I also had a joy for learning. So at first, I had to get good grades because of getting good grades. But then I found a joy for learning. So when I finished school, I wanted to apply for a study abroad program.
Okay.
Yes, so they asked me this question that literally made me stop. They were like, what's your passion project?
Wow.
And then I was like, wow, passion projects. What do I do?
What does that
even mean?
Yeah.
And I sound I was like, I was in this club, in school. I did this, I did that. But everything was in school. What did you do outside school? What can people look at you that, okay, this is what you achieved and all that.
Yeah.
So I was like, wow, I actually did not do anything outside of school. And it's one thing getting the grades, but there is nothing impactful outside of that. So I searched online. I was like, what's the passion project? I found the answer to that. And then I was like, okay, what are passion projects I can do? And then they gave me out a list. Then I saw something, period poverty. So that stood out to me.
Oh,
what the heck is period poverty? How can poverty have a period? Or which word? I don't even understand how. Yeah. So and then I dived into it, and I was so shocked that period poverty is a global phenomenon where girls all around the world. It's not just in Nigeria. Because people are Nigeria is poor, but it's not just a Nigeria thing. Yeah. Even in the US, the UK, wherever, people don't have access to pads, sanitary pads, or even the knowledge, menstrual knowledge.
Yes,
and I was like, wow, this is a problem.
Okay.
I think the research showed about 200 million girls worldwide suffer from period poverty.
Wow.
I was like, that's a lot. That's actually a lot.
So that was actually what
bettered the whole charity foundation. Even my first outreach was a period poverty outreach. Wow. I went to schools in Ekpe. I think I went to 2 schools in Ekpe, and I think that was the first time that I spoke in public. I actually Lisa, you have to get your game up. And then from then I was like, wow, this is not just volunteer work. This is not just charity. This is this impactful stuff. And even from that alone, I on LinkedIn I connected with this lady, Miss Darlene.
Okay.
She owns this what they call it, this period organization. Okay. And then she reached out to me that she wants me to come speak at her event. And I was like, me
speak
and get something. I was 16 then.
Wow.
I was 16. I was like, wait, so speak here? I've not spoke at any event before. So I got to share my voice, in a more larger audience.
So that means that you got your first speaking engagement at 16.
Yes, exactly.
Oh my God.
Exactly. So that was a trigger.
That was what made you start.
Made me start.
Wow.
Yeah.
What's one fun thing about you that people don't know that you want people to know of?
Okay, this is to all my anime lovers. I love anime a lot. I'm a weeb when it comes to anime, so please, like, and the thing is, I don't feel like I find my community a lot because like most people talk about like anime or like manga stuff like that. They're mostly like abroad. So whenever I see like anime conventions in like Lagos or Nigeria, I'm always like, I want to be there. I want to meet everyone. So yes, if you like anime, you can hit me up.
You run a charity foundation. That's the
Poverty Journals Charity
Foundation. Yes. What is it about? Can you just talk me through it?
Okay, so the Poverty Journals Charity Foundation is a foundation. Basically, it's not just a foundation, it's a community where, you know, we share enlightenment, we empower people, and we just share awareness on different social matters, especially listening to poverty. So people think poverty is just like when you don't have money. No, poverty means lack. And you can lack in not just money, you can lack in knowledge, lack in resources, you can lack in opportunities too.
Yes, true.
Yes, so that is what the Poverty Journal Charity Foundation tries to tackle. So each year we organize different campaigns and outreaches that, you know, shares enlightenment on a specific, you know, topic. So our first ever campaign we did was on period poverty. That's what I was talking about, you know, how I first started. That's how I started my charity foundation. And the second campaign we did was last year. That's on food poverty. We went to communities in Ogun State, in Ekpe, and, you know, the Lagos environs. We went to orphanages, elderly's home, you know, we shared foodstuffs to them, and we did not just say take.
Wait, you do all of this at 18?
Yes.
And you started at 16?
I think I was 17 then.
You were 17?
Yes, so that's...
And you're currently 18?
Yes.
Oh my god. This is mind-blowing, honestly. Okay, go on.
Okay, so then this year we focus on the youth. Okay. Yes, so the youth too, we need to focus on everyone, not just women or not just girls, not just like everyone in general. So this year we focus on youth. We planned like a whole campaign, so it was broken into 4 initiatives. A short film to tell youth stories, then a youth campaign itself. That's like, it was supposed to be like a challenge for people to like, you know, showcase their talents, their arts, and then we like reward them, you know, and you know, all of that. Then the next initiative was to be a premiere event where we showcase the youth creative, where we showcase the short film, and then we like, basically the premiere event is to connect industry experts and then to connect youth, you know, who have the talent together, you know, bring them in one room and say network, find each other, you understand? And then the last initiative was an outreach to schools. That's basically everything. So we are currently like working on the short film now, but we have been able to organize and execute the outreach. So we raised almost like 200,000 plus naira. Yes, and we went to schools. We talked to over like 100 students. Yes, on education, healthcare, and menstruation. And the menstruation part, my sister was like, should we make the menstruation, you know, topic separate from the girls? I said no. They will have wives, they will have girlfriends, and we should make topics like this normalized. Yes, like this stigma with. No.
Yeah, exactly.
No. Like,
make it look like it's just.
It's not a special thing. Menstruation is not a special thing. Like it's a normal thing that, you know, girls pass through. So yeah, like I made like it's a very like safe and, you know, just free environment, because as teenagers and as students, as children, we like freedom of expression very much. So like if you create an avenue for that, so we're currently raising 3 million naira for the execution of the short film and the premiere event. Because the short film is like, we plan to do a lot. We plan to like employ youth creatives, like youth cinematographers, DOPs, all of that, because we want to give them the avenue to like show their work and get like paid for their work. Then also the premiere events, like we need like funding for the venue, for food, you know, a lot of that. So yes, 3 million naira is what we're raising, and we are, you know, we're getting there. We currently have about like 1 million, close to 1 million naira now. So if you get like 2 million naira plus, like we're already set and ready.
And when is the project going to be executed? Okay,
so we're supposed to execute this year, like this November, but because, you know, we don't have the complete funds, so it's be executed next year, February. Yes. So the outreach is already executed. So out of the 4 initiatives, the outreach is already done. So just remaining 3 initiatives.
You are currently still a student. You're a content creator who has worked with over 30 brands, and you run a charity foundation. You do all of this and you're just 18. How do you create a balance in all of this?
Okay, so first of all, like I plan myself very well. People like underestimate like time management and planning, because most of my work I have to like go to different places. Sometimes I will have to go out of Lagos to like Ibadan or Ogun State. So I have to like plan, okay, like I have this to do. Honestly, I just put in the work. They said I do the most difficult tasks first, and it's true, do the most difficult tasks first, so that then you can do the like smaller tasks later. And because I'm trying to raise funds for like my campaign, my charity foundation. Yes, and it's not easy. I know I have to like reach out to a lot of people. I have to plan, I have to create like proposals for each person I'm reaching out to, different pitch decks, everything. And I cannot like be like a day and be like, oh, I'll do it tomorrow. Oh no, that money, yes, I have to be proactive. Honestly, if you want the results, you have to put in the amount of work you put in something is the amount of results you will get in something.
What really inspires you? How do you get your inspiration and all of that?
Okay, so one thing about me, when I scroll online, I don't just scroll for like, I don't just doom scroll. I scroll for inspiration and I scroll so that, but I can scroll for just like 30 minutes online, and I've already gotten like a week worth of content. So that's why I don't scroll a lot, because I'll be getting too many content ideas to do. So basically, a lot of people, when I just see someone that is bigger than me in the same space as me, because my niches are like lifestyle, wellness, health, and like UGC marketing. Yes. So when I see people in those spaces, I'm like, how did they get here? Like what must have transpired? Their growth, their journey, especially when they do throwbacks. I'm like, wow, that's really, it's really inspiring to see that. It just makes me feel like I'm not alone. They started from somewhere.
Exactly.
Like, so I can, okay, yes, if they started from here, I can start from where I am. So people's journey, it's not just one person that inspires me. People's journey inspires me. Yes. So that's why I like sharing mine too, because it inspires others. So just like a cycle.
It's a chain.
It's change. It's not lovely, yeah.
What does success mean to you?
Okay, success.
Yeah.
Success for me, it means like being in a stage in my life where like I look back at myself, look at myself, and I'm like, yeah, Lisa, you can do whatever you want, you can get whatever you want, you can be whatever you want.
What would you tell your future self? Like, okay, this is Lisa in 2025. What do you want to say to Lisa in 2030? Because this video is definitely going to still be uploaded online till then. So what do you want to say to yourself by then?
Okay, so Lisa 2030, right?
Yes, definitely.
You are so, I'm sure by now you are like so famous.
Oh my god.
And so popular.
Did you hear that?
And so gorgeous. Like your skin is see and also like I'm sure by now you have found yourself. You're like found a lot of things about yourself. Because one thing about life, you don't just have everything figured out. Like the way I was 2 years ago is not the same way I am
exactly
today.
It's a progressive step.
I'm sure by then like my growth in my mindset, in my character, who I am, I become like a so much better person. So I'll say 2030 Lisa, I'm very proud of who you have become.
They are proud of you.
I know that you're going to do good. You're doing great things.
You're doing great already.
I literally celebrate all the wonders you are doing there.
What is one thing you like to say to someone who is watching you out there, a young lady watching you out there, or someone who is just there who doesn't really know what to do with their life, who wants to make impact but they don't know where to start from? Like, what would you say to them?
Okay, I would tell you guys to just do it. So I always say this is like my motto. And I tell you what is the
Yeah, sure.
I always tell everyone that they should just do it. So, instead of thinking, they say like clarity comes from action.
Yes,
so definitely. You cannot like say, oh, God, give me everything. No, it will not come.
It will not come.
The clarity
has to take steps.
To take the steps.
That it becomes clearer.
All the resources, all the things you need, that's when it will happen. So I want you to just, whatever dream you have, pray, and then just start it. Don't overthink it, honestly. Because if you overthink it, then it will never get done.
You never get it done.
Just continue to live in your head.
So what type of woman do you see yourself becoming in the next few years to come?
Okay, I see myself becoming a woman of great value. I want to be admired for, good works. The good works I'm doing, and just leave a legacy behind. Because like, if your children see me, I'll be like, that's my mom.
Yes, that's my mom right there.
She'll be like the cool mom,
Yeah.
I want to be a woman of great value. I also want to like, in the future, like just look back on my past and be like, I'm really happy for how I live my life.
Yeah.
Especially like in our teen years. In your teen years, you see like make a lot of mistakes in your team, which is very valid. You don't want to make like crazy mistakes. You don't want to.
You don't want to spend the larger chunk of your early years making mistakes and then not trying to figure it out
and fix it in the future.
Later. Why not just do it now and just move on like that? So for me personally, when I see you, I see a lady who is on a journey of becoming. I see a virtuous lady. I see someone who is going to do great work, who is going to, you know, make impact. I mean, because if you're already doing all of all these things at this age, then how much more when you now, you know, grow and all of that. So
I also want to like push out positive values. You understand, like godly values. You know, sometimes we all, and as Christians, you understand, we like God, we love God, everything, but like we don't actively go out of our way to talk about God. You understand, put God in every conversation, and you know, just center God. So I would feel like when they see me, they should see God's light in me. When I reach, you know, my 30s, my 40s, know that, you know, I lived well. I lived well, you know.
And I really think you're doing that. You're doing a good job because, I mean, you're doing amazingly well, and I must really say that I'm proud of you. I'm proud of your works. Like, I literally met you on social media through one of your works, and I'm like, girl, like, how can you be this young and doing, how you, like, when I was young, like, this age, I was not even thinking of all of this. I was just all over the place. But seeing that you're doing all of this at this point, it shows that, like, and one of the things that my mentor used to say is that it's very easy to spot someone who is going to be successful by what they do on a daily basis, right? So I see that, okay, it's just a matter of time. You just have to give time to just play its role. This woman is definitely going to become super successful. And by the way, she's a billionaire because it's actually his. So I'm literally sitting with the future billionaire, not even the future, the now billionaire, right? So I'm so privileged. Thank you so much, Lisa.
Thank you, Emmanuel.
Thank you for coming on the Black Excellence series. I'm so honored to have you here. And what do you have to say to our people watching us?
Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you
subscribe to the channel.
Make sure you comment something you learned. And also, we'll catch you on our next episode.